Hi everyone, Angie Smith here. Thank you for watching. Welcome back. So I have my weekly fragrance empties, what I've been warming, and we're gonna just jump into this and start going through. I got through a ton of stuff this weekend, this week and weekend, but I did finish up a brick, Sun-Kissed Citrus. This was my son's actually. I'm not a big fan of Sun-Kissed Citrus. He absolutely loves it. So I finally got through this. I did put a sticker on here. I got this February of 2024. So it's taken me a little over a year to get through this brick because I only warm it in his space. All right. I alternated warmers. I love doing this with this bar. So Stitch 626. So this bar is actually from 2023. I do find that if you let this bar cure longer, it's so much better than just straight out of the, like, ordering it, getting it straight. It's got better performance. This is such a good tropical kind of scent, and it's so hard to describe. It's one of those like sophisticated kind of scents that you can't just say, oh, it's orange or it's lemon or whatever. It's very sophisticated and it's hard to describe, but I can tell you it is like tropical, fruity, a little bit orangey, if that makes sense. I'm trying to get the scent notes if I can find them. Where are the licensed products? There it is. There's the Stitch stuff in the catalog. So Experiment 626 is Valencia Orange, Pineapple Nectar, Sugarcane, and Sea Salt Mist. It's the #1. At one point, it was like the #1. I don't know if it's still there. Clubbed scent, and then they brought that into the catalog. And if you haven't experienced it, it is good. Like I said, I do find it gets better as it cures longer. But I like to alternate warmers with orange scents, and I think that brings out that orange in this. So I did alternating warmers with the Sassy Girl Aroma Tangerine Mangoes. And the Tangerine Mangoes is juicy mangoes, tangerine, papaya, peach, jasmine, and tonka. But you could use any kind of orange, and it's a fantastic alternating warmers kind of feel. Okay, well, what else did I use? I'm warming this actually today in the entryway. I did 1-to-1 Mint Fields to Lemon Lime Fizz. And Lemon Lime Fizz, both of these are in the catalog right now. It's a lemon lime, and I think it's got a little bit of fizz to it, almost like a pop, like if you had maybe a Sprite or something. And then Mint Fields, that is like fresh mint. It reminds me of when you're mowing outside and you hit like some mint scented weeds, and it kind of puts that in the air around you. That's what it reminds me of, like an outdoorsy mint. Okay. Let's talk about the this would be May scent of the month. I feel like this is very glaring. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe that's better. So this is Coconut Blossoms, which is the May scent of the month for Scentsy. And it's very pretty on cold. It's morning mist, fresh coconut, light touch of lily of the valley. So to me, it's like a fresh, summery spring kind of coconut. And it's not too floral. And I think it's really pretty. The only thing with this is it's super light. And I think I'm gonna have to put my bars away. So I just got my scent of the month kit. We get like 7 bars in that kit. I'm gonna put them away and let them cure a bit, because I think it just needs to be a bit stronger. So if you like light scents, you like coconut, this would be a scent for you. It's not strong enough for me. Again, like I said, I'm just going to put it away, see if I can't get it to be stronger. Probably not going to repurchase and just enjoy the bars that I have, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go through, because I did not do a video on the scent of the month. I did not purchase the warmer, but I think it is beautiful. It just doesn't go with my decor by any means. Let's see if you can see that again. But I've seen pictures and it's gorgeous. So I highly recommend, if you like it, watch some other videos that did get the warmer. It's a 25-watt glass warmer. I think it's gorgeous. It's kind of like a golden brown. And if you like butterflies, it's beautiful. So let's go back to the scent of the month. Is coconut blossoms. It's waves of morning mist, fresh coconut, and lily of the valley in the fresh category. So even though it has that lily of the valley, which I think is a light touch of floral, they're calling it more fresh, which I would definitely agree with that. It's a good fresh kind of scent. It says the top notes are the morning mist, the mid notes the coconut, and then the base note is lily of the valley, which it does have like the floral right there. But again, it's very, to me, like fresh, a little bit aquatic, and then a little bit floral. So I agree with the fresh completely. And that's the scent of the month. So we'll move on from that. All right, I had to pull these bars out and test them, because I kind of want to stay on top of my club and not let it get out of control. I'm going to have to move this because I think I keep hitting it and it keeps shaking. But I did throw this in the warmer. It's the Disney Signature Treats, no longer available, but they had that collection. And this was my favorite, the Fruit and Hazelnut Waffle Delight. And you get like the fruitiness of the banana strawberry, and then a little bit of that waffle cone. And let me tell you, it's going in my open right now. So that is staying in my club. It's really good. But kind of a disappointment for me was this Harry Potter Butterbeer. Now, I would say if you have a medium space that you like to warm like butterscotch type scents, this is going to be good for you. This did about a medium throw in my open, but it wasn't strong enough for what I wanted, and it wasn't very long lasting. Now, I could see if it was medium and then it lasted all day, but it did not. It did fizz out at some point. So I think this is going to require maybe like a smaller living space. If you like this isn't a scent I would want in my bedroom area. So maybe like a small kitchen. I don't know. Like you have a smaller space that you warm these type of scents. I think you would like that. But for me, I'm not going to repurchase it. I did really like it. I love the butterscotch. So, I have 2 more bars. I'm going to let those cure a bit. And I did throw this in my quarterly club, which doesn't process again for 2 or 3 months because it just processed. So I'm going to make a decision later if I want to pull that out or not, because I'm hoping maybe it just needs to get a bit stronger, and we'll see, because since I've done that to me before. But so we'll see. So Butterbeer, definitely on the fence about that one. Summer Sippin', I did warm that, and I know I mixed that with something. I'll find it here in a minute. Summer Sippin' is super strong. I've talked about this. You'll hear me probably every week warm this until I'm done with it, but it reminds me of like Country Time Lemonade. The sugar, like the crystals powder, you open that and you get like the whiff of the powder. And I just totally knocked all of these cubes out. But it's kind of like a puzzle. You got to figure out where they went. I think I got it though. And I guess I should be able to tell by the bottom because they have the, I thought about that after I fit them back in, like where they go. But it is super strong. If you see that again and you like that kind of scent, to me it's too strong for me. And I have to mix it with something lemon to kind of dye that down a bit. Sun Castles, I had picked up several bars of this last summer and it just did not get stronger. It's such a light scent. It's one that I wish was better because I do enjoy it, the cold sniff of it, but it just does not warm very well. It says in the current catalog, it's kind of like a macadamia nut. I cannot get this lighting right today. I don't know if you can see that, or it's just not the lighting. But yeah, I did pick up a couple of the Mint Fields bar just to add like some mint to some scents. And I already went through that the first time, but I did add that with sweet lime and peach. And I just don't get good throw from the sweet lime and peach. Nothing that is rememberable for me. So I don't think I don't know that I'm gonna purchase either one again, but we'll see. The mint one's one I'm kind of experimenting with. And then one that I absolutely wish would come back again is this Looney Tunes bar. Oh my God, I think this was the last of my stash. But this is fantastic. It's just like a strong, like apple juice type scent. It's totally open concept worthy. And it reminds me of like Mott's, like cold Mott's apple juice is like the best apple juice. Or like that Martinelli, is it Martinelli that comes in that glass apple shape? Fantastic. Okay, let's see, what else did I do? I worked on some breakfast blend, which is just some coffee from Scentsy. This one was not club worthy for me. I find much better coffee scents in Vendor Wax. And I would repurchase that if I saw it again. It's just not club worthy for me. And then working through, this brick got super, super juicy. I can't remember when this was from, but it was before they went to the Christmas tree like shaped bricks for the Scentsy, the holiday bricks. This was a Fluffy Fleece. It was previously in a catalog as well. I guess I can see here is how juicy that is. But I worked on that this week, and I should hopefully be able to finish that up this next week. But this was for day 22 of the wax melting challenge, which was for Earth Day. So April 22nd, melt something fresh and clean. And that was Fluffy Fleece, which is like a laundry, like type. It kind of reminds me of you used a really good laundry scent with a like soft blanket and you have that cuddled around you watching TV in the winter. That's what Fluffy Fleece reminds me of. All right, what else is down in here? Let's talk about this mix. So, you've heard me talk about, I always want to say patchouli, but it's petrichor. The P's get me messed up. So, petrichor basically smells like wet dirt with worms in it. Like you picture wet dirt and the worms crawling in the dirt. That is petrichor. Now, I do like earthy, outdoorsy kind of scents, but I know I don't like petrichor. I think that's the right one, right? Patchouli's the good one. Petrichor's the bad one. So I do have this Teddy Bees Earth. and I'm getting into Scentsy because I'm still on Scentsy. But this is the smell of fresh cut grass, which is why I got this. Raindrops. And then it says moist dirt. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get this fresh cut grass scent and some raindrops with a little bit of dirt, right? No, it smells like straight up dirt to me. Yeah, that's all I get. There's no grass. No grass in this. It's literally like a mud pie scent. So, the bad thing is I did a bad thing. I bought 2 of these, 2 tubs, without smelling it because I was like, oh, I love fresh cut grass scents. I do not get fresh cut grass at all in this. And, but what I do find is her, wet dirt is not as strong and powerful. It's still strong. Don't get me wrong. It's still strong, but it's a little better to deal with than Britta's. Britta's was like, every part of my room was saturated in dirt. Like somebody came in and just like the dog went wild and shook his thing everywhere. So Britta's I could definitely not do because there's no masking. Hers is so strong. This one is probably more of a medium. You can still smell it. Like I could smell this in my open. So I decided I'm going to mix some things with it to get through it. So the first thing I mixed with it, and this did really well. So I did Flower Shop from Scentsy, which is no longer available. And I actually really enjoy this scent. And this was kind of more what I thought probably earth was going to smell like. So I did 1-to-1. And Flower Shop is, I love it. It's like walking into a flower shop and they have all of like the stems. It smells like the stems and the flowers. And they've just misted all of those. And it's just gorgeous. Love this. But to mix those 2 together, it really, really worked. And I actually have more Flower Shop bars. So I'm going to continue to mix that together. And then I was thinking of doing maybe some strawberry also with this. And then maybe a few others I can mix just to try it out. Would not repurchase this. But just to get through it, I'm going to mix it so it's tolerable. So that is a win-win. Like if you have like a petrichor type scent that you're trying to get through, just find some other things to mix it with that kind of brings it together and to get through that wax, or gift it if you want to gift it to somebody else. There are lots of people who love that scent out there. All right, what do we got? We have, this was nice. I did Harry Potter Honeydukes Sherbet Lemon, which is just a nice medium lemon throw with Berry Sweet, which is just like having strawberries and berries, like a bowl of berries. So lemon berry, really good. If Berry Sweet is in the catalog, I would, you know, if you want to do like a lemon berry, just pick a lemon that's currently available or a lemon that you have, and it would be really good mixed 1-to-1. I got more Scentsy in here. Like I said, I got through a lot of wax this week. Lots and lots of wax. Okay. I did work on Cashmere Pear. This is just like a, you know, a cashmere, and then it does have like that pear note, like a body care pear. It's been a good bathroom scent for me. Pink Pineapple and Sugar. So this one I want to love. The problem that I have is the performance is not as strong as I would like. To me, it's a lighter performer. It's a light to medium. I just wish it was stronger. This is gorgeous. I would wear this in body care. It's beautiful. It's definitely like, you get a little bit of the pineapple, but it's sweet, real, like the sweetest pineapple of the summer. And then that pink sugar. is like, you know, is just really sweet and it's gorgeous. Like I said, I would wear that, but I just wish it was stronger. So pink pineapple and sugar. I have a few more bars to get through. I've been warming that in the bathroom. Pineapple dragon fruit. This scent is amazing. If that would ever return, I would pick up more. It was I think a summer bar from a couple of years ago. It is. You definitely pick up that pineapple, the dragon fruit. It's sweet and fruity. Lush Gardenia. This is just a nice white, super strong grandma floral scent, and I love it. It is so powdery. It's so strong. It's gorgeous. It's a good bathroom scent. I would definitely repurchase more of those. It's not club worthy for me, but I would stock up on it if I saw it again. Lush Gardenia. I'm just surprised that one like didn't make it back in the catalog. One that I lost from my club last year that I was hoping would return this, what is it? St. Patrick's Day. Oh, this scent is gorgeous. Shamrock Splash. This was a scent of the month. I used this for day 23, April 23rd. Today mix blue and green. So I just honestly just did green, which I'm fine with. This is fantastic. Shamrock Splash. This one's hard to describe too, but it's like, it's a little bit, it's not a little bit, but it's citrus, fruity. It's almost like if you picture making the best punch for St. Patrick's Day, that's what it smells like. Absolutely love it. And the performance is amazing. Now, in a flash sale a while back, probably January of 24, where that's marked, I purchased these toasted coconut amaretto, and I loved amaretto by itself, was fantastic. So I thought this would be really good as well. I don't like it. It's strong. Don't get me wrong. It's a strong scent, but on scent appeal, it's just okay for me. I love the amaretto. I don't know what it is about adding that. Maybe it's the coconut, because I'm not a big coconut fan. Coconut I can take in doses, but I did mix that 1-to-1 with woolly slippers, and that was nice. I did, I don't know if I shared this, but I did cut woolly slippers from my club. I'm finding that I'm mixing it with stuff, but I don't necessarily reach for it to mix to like warm on its own. But that was good mixed together. It really was. I may regret cutting woolly slippers because it, like I said, I've been mixing it with things, but I think I'll be fine. I have several bars. It'll return at some point. It's a fan favorite. But if you have woolly slippers, I recommend just mixing it with different things. It brings a lot to those. That's it for Scentsy. We got a little bit of ways to go. So I'm just going to jump in. Cotton balls. So I finished up, or I restocked my cotton ball container with my Up and Up Target brand Super Jumbo cotton balls. I went to Target yesterday and picked up 2 more bags. I have plenty of bags. I always have the FOMO of running out of cotton balls. And so I grabbed 2. I mean, I'd usually grab 6 when I'm there, but I was just like, just 2 is all I need. They're like $2 and I want to say like 29 cents or something like that a bag. So super cheap. You get 140. And then when I went to Kroger, I went to Kroger Friday, and I made a note on my shopping list to grab cotton balls. So I grabbed some from Kroger because I heard these were good. And here's my Target one. So what I wanted to do is just kind of look at these. So both of them have 140 cotton balls. I kind of want to compare this. It says Kroger says compare to Swispers Super Jumbo Cotton Balls. And I've heard of Swispers. I think you can order those on Amazon. I've never purchased those. The Kroger ones, I think were like, what, 230, 236, 246, I don't know. Pretty similar in price. They're both less than $2.50 a bag. And let's just look and see. I was just going to compare, like, size-wise to each other. So here is a cotton ball from Target. And I'm just going to grab one out from, they look pretty much identical. I'm going to say they're pretty much identical to each other. Yeah, I don't see that much of a difference. This one is the Target and this one is this one might be a little fluffier, but I mean, I think they might be different sizes. I'm going to be honest with you. I think they're exactly the same size. So either one, whichever you have closest to you is going to work. Like if you have Kroger's in your area, which I do, if you have Targets in your area, which I do, either store you're at is going to be fine. They're both pretty similar in price. I mean, like maybe 10 cents, 15 cents difference, not a big deal. Kroger is, I just know this from the past. So Kroger grocery, I think Kroger's the parent grocery store, and then they own several grocery chains like all over the United States. So I know there's like what, Safeways, King Supers. There's probably a bunch of other ones that Kroger owns that I'm not thinking of right now. But if you shop in your grocery store and you see like a Kroger brand there, because Kroger's the parent company, you might have these. And I don't know, check and see if they ship online. I know Kroger, you can order some stuff online from Kroger. And check and see if you can order online from Target, because I would recommend either one of these are fantastic. And for the price point that they are, it's amazing to clean out your wax, as much wax as I go through. All right, what do we got in my vendor empties? We have some Pharmacist's Daughter. I warmed through this tub of Magic Custard Cake, which is vanilla bean, French custard, sweet and creamy, creme brulee, buttercream frosting, and cupcake. And this is like one of the best bakery, just creamy, like just basic bakery scents is what I'm trying to say. Like a cake kind of scent. This is fantastic. The performance was amazing. It's basically like a creamy custard. If you know what custard is, it's just like that creamy pudding type vanilla. It is so good. I love this. This is a good mixer. It's good on its own. I'm definitely going to ask for more because I love having this as almost like a background scent. Magic Custard Cake. And then Blue Waters. This one was just okay for me. I put it as a maybe to repurchase because it's okay. It just didn't blow me away. Like, as much wax as I have and go through, the scent has to blow me away for me to be like, yes, I love this now. And it's pretty. It's just light. And again, it's a basic aquatic scent to me. So the scent notes on this are lavender, chamomile, sea salt, light florals, balsam, and vanilla. It's a maybe. Like, I would probably purchase it if I was trying to get to the minimum shipping point to get free shipping. But I don't necessarily have to request this and get more, is kind of my thoughts on it. Blue Waves. All right, what else do we have? I think those were the 2 tubs I got through. It's a broken rubber band. All right, day 21 of the wax melting challenge. So April 21st, warmy cherry or cherry blossom scent, cherry cheesecake. I know I had talked with someone on this, and it was just okay for me. Cherries, graham crackers, butter, vanilla bean, and sugar. It did okay. It wasn't anything stellar. The one that I did enjoy, that I thought did really well, let me see if I have that, was cherries on top from Sassy Girl. Also, it's zucchini, birthday, cherry crumb pie, and pistachio. So I love this because I got the zucchini, the cherries, and some pistachio on it. And I use that one for day 25 of National Zucchini Bread Day, warm a zucchini bread scent or bakery, and that did really well. This is one of my favorite Sassy Girl aroma scents, is Outdoors, and it's fresh cut grass and rain. So what I thought that earth was going to be without the dirt, this is fantastic. Fresh cut grass and rain. I would absolutely repurchase that again from Sassy Girl. Fantastic. Let me see if I have any more Sassy Girl. Let's do Rose Girls. So fresh cut grass from Rose Girls. That one's just okay for me. Years ago, there was a candle company. It's like similar to Scentsy, where they had candle parties and they sold candles. Not, I can't even remember that name. It's not the big one that everybody thinks of, that I'm thinking of. It was a different candle company. These came in like jars, and a couple ladies at work sold them. And this would have been the early 2000s. But I remember buying a fresh cut grass candle from them, and oh, it was so good. I can't get that. Like, and it made my whole house like smell like that fresh cut grass. And I love this the scent, but I can't get that throw again that I remember getting way back when. That's kind of what I'm comparing. When I compare a fresh cut grass candle, it's comparing it to that, like, and I'm trying to find something that matches it. So Britta's Twice as Twisted. This is Fruit Loops, tea and cakes, cotton candy, frosting. This was a sample from my last order. This one was poured in August of 24, so plenty of time to cure. It did okay. It did good. I just don't like cereal scents like Fruit Loops, so that one's not a repurchase for me. Forever Young. This Teddy Bees. This one was poured June of 24. Sweet candied mandarin, dragon fruit nectar, jasmine, sheer vanilla amber, sweet cherimoya flowers, and marshmallow. Very, very pretty, just super light scent. Would not repurchase that. Surfside Sweet Shop from Teddy Bees. Absolutely love this. Total repurchase for me. I even put my heart that I loved it. This one is birthday cake, marshmallow cream, butter cookies, cake batter, and beach treats, which is her version of beach nights. And beach nights, I know I say this all the time, it's a common scent in vendor wax. It's one that all of them use, but it's one that everybody loves. It's a fan favorite. And beach nights is kind of like a toasted marshmallow, salty sea air. If there's something else in it. But it's so good. Such a good addition to almost every scent. So absolutely love this Surfside Sweet Shop and would repurchase. Patty from Britta's, also one of my favorites. So that is Patty from, if you ever watched the show Charmed, the mom. Strawberry bread, wild berry cheesecake, and butter brickle. I love wild berry cheesecake in scents. And then butter brickle. Oh, this scent is amazing. Love it. It's like a wild berry, like, you know what, wild berry cheesecake. It's like a berry and then like a cheesecake, like think of cheesecake. No. And then the butter brickle. To me is like a butterscotch cakey note. I hope I'm explaining that right, because I think that's what it is, because that's what I get when I look at that, when I smell that in scents. And then you get like the strawberry, like, it's not really pound cake, but it's like a bready note. And that's what the scent is. It's fantastic. Patty. One of a Kind Oak from Teddy Bees. This scent was gorgeous. It was very light. So definitely for like a bedroom, like a small bedroom. I put this as a maybe as a repurchase because it was beautiful. It was not, to me, like a good enough performer to be, I don't know. It was gorgeous though. Baked waffle cookies, caramelized vanilla, toasted marshmallow, toasted macadamia, brown butter cookie dough, and vanilla extract. So here's what I'm going to say about Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees scent wax to me is what I call kind of sophisticated wax. The way her blends are together, they're very hard to describe. Like if I were to describe to you like I love Scentsy wax, and it does really well in my home, and I enjoy it. But to me, it's a basic scent. Like you can say, oh, I have apple pie. Well, Teddy Bees apple pie is not going to be apple pie. It's going to be like you're smelling the whole like bakery in there. Like you get like a sense when you walk into that bakery and you get the apple pie. Like you're going to smell that whole experience in a Teddy Bees wax bar. And so that's why it's hard to describe sometimes, because this One of a Kind Oak, it was very like caramelized praline, oaky, woodsy with some chest. It was really good. And you just have to kind of experience it. And that's why you see a lot of people like go nuts over Teddy Bees. I may not always get the best performance from her wax, but I get an experience from it, if that makes sense. So I enjoyed this. I don't know that I would repurchase it. It's a maybe because it wasn't, if it was stronger, oh my God, I would buy loaves of this because it was beautiful. But that was One of a Kind Oak. Cozy Cookie Cake. I did enjoy that as well from Teddy Bees. As you can see, I was trying to get through some of my Teddy Bees wax for this in support of this upcoming, or the ready to ship sale this weekend. Warm iced white cake, beach treats, marshmallow fireside, and signature sugar cookie. So it was like beach nights with sugar cookie, just like a nice bakery cookie beach nights kind of scent. Loved it. All right, Voorhees Vendetta. Oh my God, this is, I didn't put a heart, but I love that. I'm going to put a heart right now on it because, oh, this scent is amazing. I love Britta's wax. If you've never tried it, it's strong. It's not, again, super long lasting, which is fine because I change my wax frequently, but it is so strong, her wax, and just gorgeous scents. Living Coral Reef, Sea Kelp, Fresh Cut Grass. There's my fresh cut grass again. And this is so like spring, summer. It's like you have the windows open, outdoorsy type of scent, and it is fantastic. Voorhees Vendetta. Absolutely love that one. All right, I got some, oh, here's another Britta's. This one I didn't necessarily love. There's always going to be hit or misses with vendors. It was just okay. It was a lighter scent to me. So for day 26 of National Scents of Smell Day, warm a favorite. I've never warmed this before, so I didn't take that as a warm a favorite. I took it as warm a favorite scent note. And I love barnwood, especially Britta's barnwood. So Graveyard Recital has barnwood, winter nights, and vanilla bean buttercream. And this one was okay. Like I said, it was probably light to medium throw. So not the best throw, and it was just, like I said, it didn't smell bad. It just wasn't very strong. All right, day 27 of the Wax Melting Challenge, April 27th. Girl's Name Month. So warm something containing rose, jasmine, iris, daisy, and violet. So I didn't really have any of those scent notes. Maybe I do, but I didn't dig hard enough if I do. So I went with Antique Shop from Lavender and Speckles, which is old books, a warm vanilla sugar, pink sugar, and a hint of fireside marshmallow. Honestly, I was just like, I'm just going to go with pink sugar because to me that's a girly scent. So I know that might be a cop-out with what I did, but that's what I chose to warm. And actually, this is today what I'm warming. And it is pretty. It is a lighter scent for me. But I do get whiffs of it every now and then. It's pretty. Probably not a repurchase because it is so light. And that's Antique Shop. Espresso and Fireside Marshmallow, which is a espresso blend from Lavender and Speckles. Fireside Marshmallow with a hint of espresso. And then my all-time favorite Rose Girl scent, Honeybee Birthday Cake, which is sweet, sticky honey and birthday cake. It's a fantastic performer. In any room in my house, it smells like honey birthday cake. And then last but not least, I did Beach Naps from Rose Girl for day 24 of the Wax Melting Challenge. Melt a scent with lavender. And this, I'm not a big lavender scent fan. So this one had watermelon slush, pink sands, which I absolutely love from Yankee Candle, and a sweet lavender. And this one was just okay for me. It did not blow me out of the water. It is a pretty scent, but I did find it kind of light. So I probably would not repurchase that one. Beach Naps. And that's it. I got two more. I did Sweetheart Cookies and Marshmallow Cake by the Ocean, my two samples from my last Teddy Bees order. I do have Sweetheart Cookies, a larger one. I have to say, these samples do well, like, to sniff them. But I don't really have a good spot to warm them because to me it's not enough wax to get a good scent, but it's good to smell. I liked both of them on cold, and I'm just going to have to warm my bigger Sweetheart Cookies to see how I really like it. And then Marshmallow Cake by the Ocean, I'm wishing I would have purchased that, but I'm not going to go back in for just that scent. And hopefully it'll be back again because it smells like it would be a good one. But now I'm empty. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you've been warming. If you have any scent suggestions, I'm always open for that. Thank you all. I hope you have a good week. I'll see you next week. Bye.